Hi guys, good morning from Europe, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are. Piotr here with Liteforex Global YouTube channel. It's a Sunday, 7th of February 2021. So if it's Sunday, meaning that we are going to make the weekly preview. We are going to discuss euro dollar, we are going to discuss oil, and we are going to discuss gold. The upcoming week is the one of those when the calendar is not that busy, but anyway, when it comes to the euro dollar, market is going to watch the German final CPI as well as US CPI, plus of course the eyes on Italy. So what is going on when it comes to the euro dollar? Well, we've seen last Friday market started to take the profit from the shorts after hitting the demand between 120 119.60 we discussed for quite some time. So overall, this lower shadow after the 1-to-1 move suggests that the bulls, euro bulls, are active around. But what we have to remember about, we closed previous week below the weekly open, that's number one, and we are still staying below the yearly open, so medium long term, and nothing is clear here. Looks like as long as 120 psychological level holds, then some kind of the bumpy road, some kind of the consolidation can take place. So let's switch to the daily chart. And from the daily chart perspective, the Friday, it was the profit taking day, but also, well, it looks like outside day, all right? Especially that it took place within the very, very important level. So what is going on here? I think buyers still around 120, 119.60, all right? So that's the zone, all right? When it comes to the buyers, when it comes to the sellers, of course, the level related to almost where we close, somewhere towards 2060, 2070, then previous week open around 2130, right? That also the supply based on this drop, and that's when we see stronger move when it comes to the supply. So 2130. So well, that's the levels I'm going to focus on at the very beginning of the next week. The next one is oil. Here from the weekly chart perspective, every week we're trying higher, so finally we are testing 50% of that consolidation. Well, it doesn't mean that immediately we are going to see the price pullback. If you are a bear, then you wanna wait and see the price action which confirm eventually move to the downside. This type of the price action could be the move down and close below this 3 weeks consolidation over here, right? So if we are going to get back below 53, we might immediately see 50, and if we are going to get the close below, then 48 and 42 could be in place. Of course, it's very worthy to watch the price action around here. From the intraday perspective, it's going to be easy to notice any kind of the negative price action. From daily chart perspective, it might be a little bit easier. So I would think of this type of the price action as a 1-to-1, a little bit higher, maybe at the very beginning of the week. Rejection could be the setup for the move back towards this daily chart consolidation zone 53.50. So again, confirmation what we were discussing on the weekly chart. Let's have a look the intraday price action. All right, and here you can try to monitor not only the horizontal lines, but also this rising trend line. There was an attempt to go lower with the quick move back, confirmed higher highs, right? So in that case, I would be, very, very careful and watch the channel or the downtrend line. In case of similar breakdown, right? Again, watch the price action on the retest. If we are going to get back inside to the channel, meaning that we might see another higher level when it comes to the oil. Okay. As of now, bulls are dominating totally the oil market. And finally, gold. Weekly, finally retest of these lows we discussed, possible over under, a little bit of the lower shadow, similar to what we discussed on the euro dollar. As of now, still possible range 1950 18, so 150. All right, so meaning that if we are going to break to the downside, levels close to 1650 could be in place. 1650, that's this latest weakness, and that's the consolidation from the weekly chart we've seen here and the breakout, right? So I think that this zone, we got the big chance to retest that zone and 50% and move a little bit lower from here towards 1650. All right, that's the weekly chart. Let's have a look what we have on a daily chart when it comes to the gold. A little bit of the profit taking, all right, on Friday, but I think the stops are gonna to be hit. That's my way of thinking, all right. So what I'm gonna to look for, I'm going to look for retest of from the intraday perspective 1870, all right, to have a possibility to move lower. Or if I'm wrong here, market may want to go higher towards 1950, testing the top of that range and eventually go lower. Bulls to cancel this bearish scenario, well, they have to move and close above 1950, 2000. Otherwise, the best case scenario for them, some kind of the consolidation going on. As of now, 1950 to the upside, 1870 to the upside, latest low to the downside, and then levels towards 1650. All right, that's it, guys. Fingers crossed, don't be trapped. Watch your exposure. Good luck and see you around. Take care and goodbye.